What's going down, guys? DJ Marcellus Doe here with another video, and I'm excited to talk about some new-ish these days. Alright, we're gonna be talking about the Rane System 1, and not just the Rane System 1, but how you can upload any of your projects for SoundSwitch and control your lighting with this new all-in-one device. So getting onto it, I want to tell you why I think the Rane System 1 is the ideal DJ controller, especially for mobile DJs. Not only is it standalone, but 2, you can run your lighting through it. And then 3, it's an omni-source controller. So you can still DJ from your computer, you can DJ from a flash drive, you can DJ from the streaming services built into the computer. But at any point of case, say your computer goes out, this controller has everything you need to still run the gig successfully. So I'm going to go through and just talk about how to upload your SoundSwitch project to the controller and then start running with your lights. So if you ever catch yourself in a situation where your computer craps out on you, maybe you drop it, somebody hits it, you can still keep the party rocking from lights to music. Okay, now it's time to switch over to actually getting everything going on the controller. And what we want to do is, one, you want to make sure your project, not just your music, is installed on the controller and inside a SoundSwitch folder. Now you can create that SoundSwitch folder yourself or plug your flash drive into engine lighting, open up SoundSwitch, and then it will make you a folder for you. So we got that loaded. We're going to go ahead and get our flash drive plugged in. So once our flash drive get plugged in, it's going to load up here. We're going to just load up a song for testing. So we got music coming through. Music is playing, music is good. Now that's the easy part. Now let's jump over to the lighting side. Before we load up engine lighting, first, you need to ensure that you have either a DMX Micro or a SoundSwitch Control 1 for this to work. And in this demo today, we're using the SoundSwitch Control 1. So now you want to make sure you route your Control 1 over to the Engine System 1, Rane System 1 controller. Once connected to the System 1, then you can connect your lights to whatever lighting source. So in this demo, I'm just hardwired straight from the Rane Control 1 to the Spider Wash here. But in other situations, I would maybe be hardwired into a DMX Transmit Pro and then wirelessly connecting to all of my lights. So swipe down from the top on any of your engine controllers, and then in the bottom right corner you will see lighting. So I'm going to hit lighting there. It's going to search for venues and information on my flash drive. So once it does, it may load up something already. If it doesn't, you will be inputted with all the projects. So then you can come here, select your project. So in this project, I'm using SoundSwitch Diamond 4.0 project pretty much. Now, as far as controls, you pretty much have all the controls that you have on the Control 1 here built onto the System 1. So you can adjust your movement, you can adjust these control knobs. Now the advantages of having this Control 1 along with the System 1 is now you don't have to go to another screen and leave your DJ screen. So if you guys know how SoundSwitch works, you guys know the general system. So now what we need to do is just check our fixtures here. Now we're going to go ahead and get this connected to 40 channel mode. And then we want to make sure we set our DMX addresses. So you want to make sure you set your DMX or know your DMX addresses prior, because you cannot access the fixtures and what channels they are from the controller itself here. Now that is one downside. You must kind of do all the programming inside of SoundSwitch on the desktop before you move it over here. This is not for programming, this is just simply for running in performance mode. So now that we got that set up, you can see we got access to everything here. So you can see when I pull my volume fader up that my lights are showing. I don't have a song loaded on this side, so I see if I can get one over there real quick. Now you can see the light show on that side. And you can see even with the crossfader, you can adjust that setting in the settings on the System 1. You can switch it from blend mode to up fader only, so that will not adjust with your crossfader. So if you're a scratch style DJ like myself, maybe you don't want your lights to be adjusted when you're cutting. You only want it to be adjusted with the up faders there. So now we're just going to play some music to give you guys a demo of how that looks. Let me see if I can find something here non-copyrighted. Now we got some music loaded up. We're gonna go ahead, bring the fader up and hit play. Now I wanna make sure that I am not on a static scene. So I'm gonna go ahead and disengage that static scene. And you can make sure that's disengaged if it's not flashing here. It's a little bit easier on the controller itself by clicking over on static looks and seeing if you have a static look active, because it will be blinking live on the screen there. So now that we have no static look active, I'm going to jump back over here to my auto loops and just click a random auto loop. So this is a fade auto loop here. We jump to this fade auto loop.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Alrighty, so you've seen there, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring down the fader of this spider wash here, and I just want to show you guys through the controller doing that. If you go to intensities, everything is set up in an intensity group. So our spider washes in our project is set up to intensity 1, so I can quickly adjust the brightness of those spider washes so they don't blur out the camera. But that is a quick tutorial on how to pretty much use any engine controllers with your SoundSwitch devices. So either the Control 1 or the DMX Micro. The key big things to remember on there is you cannot access your static scenes, you cannot adjust or see your fixture list, and you must kind of know your DMX channels prior to loading. But all in all, I definitely like this system a lot, and like I said earlier, I think it's the ultimate system for any mobile DJs. The one big thing I can just ask for is for them to allow for you to analyze stems on board, which I hear that feature is coming, but then that would probably make this controller kind of my go-to device for any mobile gigs. But other than that, peace!